get one as fast as you can.
I can't get very close to that fire.
You've got to. Get Tracy aboard that ship.
Yes, but it's mighty hot up there. Head for the big pier. That's the nearest way home. There we was, creeping along. And the Spider's men was all around us. And me, I was right behind Mr. Tracy, protecting him. When all of a sudden, just like a bolt of thunder, 6 men jumped on us.
I bet you were scared, Mike.
Who, me? Say, it takes more than 6 men to scare me. Why, I already had 3 of them down. And I was getting ready to tackle the 4th one when 6 more of them jumped on me. And I looked all around, and there was a half a dozen more coming right at us.
Well, how many did that make, Mike?
Huh? Oh, 22.
Well,
Now, as I was saying...
Well, I only count 12.
Now, don't interrupt me, Junior.
And then what did you do, Mr. McGurk?
Well, now, I know that something had to be done real quick, or else they'd get Mr. Tracy.
Mike McGurk.
Well, how do you do, Miss Andrews?
Oh, hello, Mr. Otis. Mr. Potter.
Well, here I am again, always turning up like a bad penny.
Why, not at all, Mr. Otis. You're always welcome, you know that.
Thank you. I suppose there's nothing new regarding Mr. Tracy's brother?
Not a thing. Gordon's disappearance remains as much a mystery as ever.
Well, I suppose we'll just have to keep on hoping for the best. By the way, whatever happened to that engraver? The one the Spider's ring tried to kill when he refused to make the counterfeit plates for him.
Why, nothing that I know of. He's probably still in the hospital.
That was a most amazing case. How Mr. Tracy rescued him and almost lost his own life doing it.
That all goes with the job of a G-man, Mr. Odette.
Yes, I suppose it does. Well, tell Dick we dropped in, will you?
Oh, I shall be glad to.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, Mr.
Goodbye.
But the first place the Spider's ring took you to, Mr. Coulter, can you give me any idea where that is?
Well, when my mind became clearer, I discovered I could see under the blindfold. The walls were paneled to the floor.
Must have been a rather large house to have paneled walls. Did you see anything else? Any of the people?
I was afraid to try, but I did see a large black cat in the room, and I heard a man walking. It sounded like he was lame.
Could you see his feet? Hello, Doctor.
Glad to see you, Mr. Tracy. Well, we're losing our patient today.
How's that?
Mr. Coulter's family are anxious to have him at home. They called me again just now, and I agreed to let him go this afternoon on one condition. That the bandages are not to be removed until I say so.
That suits me.
They're sending a car for you at 3 o'clock. I'll leave word at the desk to have you ready.
Doctor, could I see you alone in your office for a few minutes?
Why, yes, of course. I'll be in my office.
I'll see you there in about 10 minutes.
Miss Jennings, there will be a car here for Mr. Coulter at 3 o'clock. Please see that he's ready.
Yes, Doctor. That's the patient in 404?
Right.
Hello?
They're going to take Coulter out of here at 3 o'clock.
Stand by and keep watch. Report immediately if there is any change in the time.
So they're taking Coulter home at 3 o'clock.
They're calling for him at 3 o'clock, but they'll never take him home. Coulter carries the mark of the spider, and no man has ever borne that mark and lived.
That is very true, but...
There must be no exception.
Gordon is right, Moloch. It will serve as a warning to Dick Tracy that the spider never sleeps.
Very true, only it is too bad that we must abandon our plan to have him make the counterfeit plates. Coulter is such an expert engraver.
But he has already refused.
And it is also very true, my dear Gordon. But I recall a surgical case